knowledgeable, I mean, how it's going to be.
Okay, Kumar. As you are coming from the development side, we will be having a very good hands-on technology, right?
Yes.
You know the softwares, you know the interfaces, you know about databases, connectivity, and all that, right?
Yes.
So this will be your plus point. Okay, a person directly coming from commerce background, he have the accounting knowledge, but he will be having some challenges on the software. They have to learn it, right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
So either you are on this side or that side. Okay, both are same. Only all that you have to do is to, you have to study something about accounting, some basic fundamental concepts. Because we
Okay.
are not going to maintain the accounting books manually over here. Everything will
Okay.
be pre-planned. The software has been designed in such a way so that you don't have to do anything manually.
Okay.
Okay, you have to understand the concepts over here. Once you are okay with all the concepts, then you can work flawlessly over here. And with the due course of time, you will learn accounting also. Because
Okay.
every day you will start working on all these concepts, you will be started learning what is balance sheet, what is P&L, what are the debits, credits, how to handle them into the system, what may be the challenges that you have to face, what are the areas that you have to study. Simply understand it. Every company works on two fundamental concepts: accounts
Oh,
payable and accounts receivables. Means whatever you are procuring and whatever you are selling it,
yeah.
right? So sales and purchases are two phases over here
Okay.
that you have to understand. For implementing those AP and AR, you should have little bit knowledge of accounts also, like what exactly you are doing, what are the contents that are going to be in a balance sheet and P&L, profit and loss statement, and then you will learn about some new concepts like what is general ledger, you will learn what is cash journals, what is asset
Yeah, as
accounting.
a part of the, I mean, as a part of my MCA, I mean, we have one subject in
Subject.
accounting and basic fundamentals. So there,
Okay, so
there I came across, I mean, the journals and general ledger and how to post the journals into the general ledger and general
exactly,
journal.
and you might be having the practical classes on Tally also, right?
No, no practical classes, but that is pure theoretical stuff. Okay, I mean,
Yeah, basically when you do the practical exam, you have to write the things onto the Tally also. Sometimes I heard about it.
oh, okay.
Even I'm an MCA. I have did my MCA, then I did MBA.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I have studied it as a part of my curriculum earlier.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay.
it's not
So not
the
to worry.
basics.
Just
The
go through
basics
it.
is
Okay. Whatever challenges you have, I will try to resolve it on the whatever best I can do.
okay.
What I will do, I'll give you some software dumps
Uh-huh.
and some, some materials also where you can learn about the financial stuffs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
let me take you to the presentation. I'll present the SAP FICO stuffs over here, and this will be more about the course, how this course is going to be and how it will proceed further. All right.
Sure.
Okay. Guys, so basically we are here to discuss SAP. SAP is a ERP package. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning Systems. ERP is a platform basically where you can actually do a lot of things. I'm talking about organizations. Say for example, there is a company called XYZ. They have their sales, they have their finances, they have their HR, procurement, I mean the material management, production planning, a lot of stuffs are there. So we are generally taking care of all the departments of a organization into a single software module. And then you are processing their data, you are giving the outcomes to them, you are giving the reports. When you implement a ERP, it is on the long-term basis. You will see the advantage of software in next 1 or 2 years. Okay, what exactly you are going to do? You are going to document everything that you do, all the transaction that you do. So this is more because you are trying to get into the FICO stuffs, finances and controlling. So it will be more into transaction postings, and then afterwards, how to simulate the transaction and how to create reports out of them, right? So first of all, we'll start with the ERP package. What exactly the functionality it is having. First of all, you will be able to see integrated system, right?
Yeah.
Integrated system means, see, here I'm going to take you to, material management module. Say you have a production facility, you are manufacturing pens. So you might have to buy raw materials, like you have to buy refills, you have to buy plastics, you should be having some machinery, molding machines or something, right? So all these are your purchases. Then on regular basis, you will buy things like, raw materials and all those stuffs. So what exactly happens when you are buying something? You are in material management module, or you can say it in other terms, procurement part. So once you procure something, there should be some vendors from whom you are going to buy the products. Once you have products with you, then you have to make payment. So whenever payment thing comes, your systems comes to financial accounting, because all the payments are done from financial side only. So how it will go? You will create a purchase order. When goods are being delivered to you, or maybe advance payment can also be there. So once goods are delivered to you, there will be an invoice. That invoice will be sent to financial accounting, and you have to make payment of them. Okay, you have got the materials into inventory now. Now you start producing the products. Once products are there, then you have to sell it into the market also. So you have to take care of your customers. So you are taking care of sales and distribution module of SAP. Means you have your customers, you have to generate the sales. There will be some sales orders, there will be customers, there will be payments, invoices and all that. Till sales, it is all right. Once invoice will be there, the financial accounting will again receive the payment. So you will see one module it is interacting is material management module, from where we are buying products, and on the other hand we have sales and distribution module, which is for selling the products. So you are investing some money into the materials, and then once you convert them into finished goods, you are basically selling them to customers and getting the revenue. Same thing will happen when you go through the HR module. A lot of workers are working in your company. You have to prepare their salary all the time. So what HR will do, they will just check the absentees, then there will be an hourly or daily rate of yours into your organization. So based on that, system will calculate the remuneration that you are going to receive. And once they have the amounts into their hands, what they will do, they will forward it to the financial module. From there, funding will be checked and payments will be made to your particular accounts. So this is how we are interacting with different modules. That is why we say SAP system or any ERP system as a integrated system, because we are communicating with other modules also. Okay? Kumar and Pradeep, you can hear me, right? Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So the second thing that we are going to see here is real timeliness. Whenever you work with a software, that software is somehow connected to some databases in the background, so that whatever data you are saving or retrieving, that can be handled. So what happens in SAP, generally like railway reservation or flight simulation systems, they are in real time. Real time means they are very small time lag when you do the transaction, and when actually system blocks that. In software there is a process of synchronization. Till you leave a resource, that resource will be blocked. So that is how what happens. Say for example, you have 100 units of some product into your inventory, and you have sold 50 out of that. So once you sold 50, same time the inventory should be updated. Otherwise, others will see still 100 is remaining into the inventory, but that has been sold already. If there is a time lag, there can be some discrepancy into the system. Maybe you will be not having any stocks, but your system will still showing it. So the system should be in real time. Okay. The third thing we are going to discuss here is process orientation. Basically, whenever a company gets SAP software, they get it as a blank package. Every organization is different. Every sector is different. So what happens, SAP doesn't provide you a already cooked software. They will give you the software. You have to call upon one of the implementation partners. A lot of big names are there. Big sorts like Accenture is there, TCS is there, Wipro is there. Like these kind of companies are involved in implementation. What happens, there used to be a team of 40-50 members who will go to the implementation site and they will just take the client's requirements and maybe they will work for 10 months, 12 months, something. They will just do the requirement gathering, and according to that they will do the implementation. So that is what happens here. Please give me a moment. Sorry. So what happens, the softwares you have to customize according to the company's requirement. So XYZ company is having whatever processes and whatever functions, you have to customize the SAP software which will suit to their organization. And that kind of software you have to customize by your hands. So SAP is just providing the access, the software. You have to customize it. You have to get it customized by one of the implementation partners. That is why SAP system is called as a process-oriented system. Means whatever processes you have, only they will be implemented. Let me give you an example over here. Say for example, we are just in services sector. We are not procuring any material. We are not converting it to the any finished goods. So what exactly we are doing? We are providing services. So do you think production planning module will be necessary over there? Because we are not producing anything. So production planning is not at all necessary. So we will not waste the resources of the system. We'll just implement the system which is necessary for running the services part. Right? Now on the other hand, SAP system is highly customizable. Highly customizable means like we have Java, C, C++. Same way we have a programming language called ABAP. SAP has been designed in that particular programming language. So that is a 4th generation language. You can easily customize the things. Say for example, if say take example of our organization, almost 90% of the things you will see is possible directly with SAP. But 10% things are not actually like that, which can be really implemented into SAP without any customization. So for that case, you can get the software customized also. Say for example, some function is not available. So that function can be created through the help of programming, or maybe SAP gives you different types of reports also. But maybe some reports are not sufficient for the top management. So what can be happening over there? Your ABAPer can customize you new reports that will suit your organization. So these are the few functionalities that SAP or any ERP package provides you. Let's move further. I'm going to talk about a 3-tier architecture. When you hear about SAP, you hear about R3 also. SAP R3. R for Rajasthan and 3 is the digit 3. So you will hear about SAP R3. R3 is nothing but it's the 3-tier architecture. 3-tier means every user, whether it will be a developer, it will be a user, or it will be a system administrator, they have to get logged in through the SAP GUI, or you can say any GUI package that will be used for accessing the server. Server will be in the middle where all the application or business logic will be there. Means whenever implementation will be done on the application server only. No user will be directly working on the application side. Everyone has to use one of the GUI interfaces to access this application server. And then this application server is connected to the database in the background. It is a bit technical, maybe for Sandeep. So what happens? A user used to make request for saving or retrieving the data. This request will go to the application server. Here all the programming logic will be resolved. Then it will provide the references of the particular table. Say for example, you are saving some data. So that data will be saved, but where it is going to be saved will be decided by the application server. If you request something, application server knows where the data you have requested has been saved. So it will help you out in, getting that particular data from the database. So this is why this particular system is called as 3-tier or R3 architecture. Guys, one more thing, you can ask questions any point of time. No need to be completely silent or something. Okay, so if something is coming into your mind, you can ask me in between also. All right.
All right.
Let's move on. See, on the previous slide we saw application server. We are going to discuss about application only on the next particular slide. Here. This is called technical configuration of SAP. There are 3 different copies of the same server: development server, testing server, and production server. The SAP application server has been divided in 3 same copies, not different, 3 same copies of the application server. On one, I mean the development one, we have to do all the customizations. Customization means whatever changes or whatever new things you have to do onto the system, they will be done on the development side only. A SAP consultant work on development side. Okay, then once you develop something, say for example, you have to create a vendor account group, administrative vendor, maybe you have to create it. You will create it on a development server. Once it has been created, it will be checked on testing side. Once testing people will get satisfied with that, whatever functionality or whatever feature you have requested for, if this is according to that and they have passed it, then only it will be moved to the production server. Production is the real-time server where day-to-day data postings are happening. Means this is a very secure environment. You cannot modify anything over here.
Hey, Akhilesh?
Yeah.
Akhilesh? This
Yes,
is Kumar.
please.
You said, I mean, the FICO consultants is going to develop anything, only the ABAP programmers is going to develop, right? I mean, so...
Yeah, ABAP are going to develop.
Oh, okay.
On
so
the
FICO consultant is nowhere related to the development side, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
In your point of view, it is really not doing anything on the development side, because whenever you think of something, Kumar, you started thinking about the codings, programmings and all that, right?
Yeah.
We are developers, but we are just developing the logics into the system. We are not creating anything on the source code side.
So the configuration also will come as a part of the development here?
See, there are 2 parameters over here. One parameter is something if you are doing on the system side, means if you are modifying the system exactly, then in that case it will go into ABAP's back. Okay. If you are developing something on the FICO side, means some financial concept you have to implement. That will come on the functional side. There are 2 aspects of it: system side and functional side. So we are just responsible for functional side.
Oh, okay.
Not the system side.
Sorry, Akhilesh, I have one question.
Yeah, Sandeep, go on.
Yeah, actually, so this means the SAP FICO peoples, they are just here for giving consultation only, not for development.
Please come again.
I mean, here the SAP consultation, I mean in FICO, they are here just for giving consultation only, not for development.
No, see, again I'm on the same track. Basically, I have given such answer to Kumar because he is from the programming side. Okay, so basically what happens, there are 2 aspects. One consultant is called as a technical consultant and other one is a functional consultant. So being a FICO consultant, you will be a functional consultant. You have to develop things, you have to create configurations, you have to create settings, but just on the functional part, not anything on the system side. Means you don't have to program something that is related to how users will log in. You have to see how a company will be created, how a company code will be created, how you have to create the GL accounts, how to create chart of accounts. These things you have to think about functionally,
Okay,
not the
functionally,
technical. Yeah,
okay.
you have to just think of functional part, not the technical side of it.
Yeah, because I don't have any knowledge about the technical part as well. But
Not to worry. This is not going to be this much worse. I'm just trying to, get you the basic fundamentals, how it works.
yeah,
I don't want to create any panic or complexity into it. SAP system is not this much complex that you have to put your mind, a lot of your mind over here. If you know accounting, you just have to understand the software. If you know programming, you just have to understand the concept.
yeah.
Okay, because you have to be technocrat as well as a person who knows accounting. So whether you are on either part of it, you have the same level of challenges, either to learn accounting or either to learn the technical stuff, right?
Yes.
So don't worry about it. This is not going to be this much complex. This is going to really be a very easy thing that you will do. Just you have to put your mind how things happens. If you know your general everyday things, if you worked ever in any company, or maybe if you know how things happens, this will be a very easy exercise for you. Okay.
And
Let's talk about a consultant. I'm on the same topic now. A consultant will be, it can be of 3 different types. Here 2 are being displayed: a technical, a functional, or a techno-functional. This is a new dimension because people are exploring more now. If you know one module, they are supposed to know more than one module. So what generally people think, if I know FICO, or maybe if I know SD or MM, I should get one of the technical sides of it, so that I'll be having more advantage for getting a job. Okay, or maybe I can do Excel. For those people who are looking into project management or something, because they have to conduct the whole team, so they have to learn everything that SAP is having. Not exactly completely, but at least they should be having fundamental idea of every module. So it's up to you how you are basically taking the software. All right. So let's talk about it. A consultant will be of 3 different types: technical, functional, and techno-functional. Technical peoples are who have to take care of the system itself. Like one is showing as basis. Basis is basically networking team and admin team of SAP. They have to do all the installations. They have to provide you interface. They have to set up an office, connecting the computers, installing the SAP into their computers. Then they will provide you user ID and password also, so that you can get logged in and do your work. So basis is the very you can say very root of the SAP system, because they do everything. They will install the system, and they will handle the administration. On the other hand, we have ABAPers, whose job is to do something on the programming side. Say for example, a company is already running on SAP. Someday a requirement has came that the top management want to see a report which will be having this and this 5 topics. So you just have to give the table references. This data is related to that table, that table, that table. Okay. Accordingly, ABAPer will do create a functional specification, and based on that, he will just get you a custom report on that. Because he knows the table structure, he knows how to link them, he knows how to basically make them interact with each other. So this will be done by the ABAPer. On the other side, we have the functional consultants. We are the people from different domains. We know our subject well, and we know the software also. So we are here, right? Being a FICO consultant, we will be called as a SAP FICO functional consultant. We have to take care of everything that is related to the accounting things. Okay. Same way, MM people are there, material management, SD is there, sales and distribution, production planning is there, project systems is there. Then we have human resource module, like tons of modules are there. Okay. So this was the role of a SAP consultant. On the other hand, we have end users, who will be given 2 different monitors, one on the left, one on the right. They have to keep looking one on the left and keep typing one on the right. Okay, what they are doing, they are just taking the transactions, posting onto the system, and their job is done. Right? On the other hand, let's talk about the different roles and responsibilities that might be given to you. This might be interesting for you guys because you will know what exactly you are planning to do and where you are going to get the job. So basically, when you will be given project, there can be different types of projects with you. Support project. Support is the one where a company is already having SAP. You have to provide the support over there. Maybe the users get stuck somewhere and they will call you. You have to come and then you have to correct the problem. You are done. Maybe some small settings or configurations you might be having, you might have to modify. That is all your job is going to be. Maybe a new batch is coming, you have to train them. So that is all a support consultant does. Okay. On the other hand, implementation one. This is the most challenging and most important role in a SAP system. What happens, say for example, any company, take XYZ company, they don't have SAP, they are working on some other software. But now they want to turn over to the SAP now, SAP software. So what they will do, they will first of all call upon one of the implementation partner like TCS, Wipro and Accenture. You know, they will come into the client site with a complete team. There will be a project manager and maybe 40-50 members of different modules. Okay, you guys will sit in a meeting with the client. They will try to describe their requirements, how they are working. They will give you a bird eye view of what exactly they have into their company, how their current software is working, and what are the challenges. You have to identify the problem, and then you have to start your research over there into their company. You will be left over into that organization, and you will start judging the things, how things are happening. What is the peak hour, off peak hour, you know, when the transaction load will be there, if there is a seasonality, how much the expenses are there, how growing the company is, so that accordingly you will plan the hardware resources or maybe, you know, the capability, how much you have to extend the software, everything you have to see. Being a FICO consultant, you have to get into the accounting department. See there, meet the accounts manager, meet the different supervisors, then meet the end users, see how they are working on current system, what are the problems they encounter, if there is a kind of, you know, getting offline, how much time they are getting offline, you know, everything you have to note down. Then, you know, very easily you can start identifying what are the challenges over there. You have to note them down, and then you have to, you can take interviews, you can prepare questionnaires, you can you know, conduct workshops to get aware with the company's steps, how they are working. Then you start documenting everything. Once you have the documentation, if you have any thing to clarify, all the people are there to support you. Just clarify your things, and once you have the problems with you, you just start searching the solutions of them into SAP. Then you have to present a system, at least a logical system. I'm not saying you have to do everything and show it to the company. You have to plan something logically. That logical documentation will be called as business blueprint document. If you be in a company for 30 days analyzing them, you can easily get to know how much vendors they have, what is their business, how they're interacting, how they are making payment, how they are receiving payment, you know, how much GL account they have, how much vendors and customers, how much assets they have, you know. You will be there to do the data mining. Once you have all the data with you, you know, you can propose a blueprint document on that. You have to make the job of the organization easy. If you are doing that, you are all set. The project is in your hands only. All right. So then, according to the business blueprint document, you have to basically customize it. Now software will be installed. A project is in your hand. Software will be given to you. You have to just replicate the business blueprint into the system. Then that business blueprint document, once implemented into the system, they will get into the testing part. It will be tested for integration testing. Then you know, separate module-wise testing, program testing, unit testing, black box testing, white box testing, lots of testings are there. Testers will there does their job. Okay, once you have the system completely tested, then the next step will be making it go live. Means there will be a particular date. On that particular date you have to stop the previous system, and then new system, I mean the SAP system, will start taking the workload. That is called as go live. Then you might have to sit into the hypercare mode. That is a time of 6-7 months where you have to sit with the client and then train their peoples over there. You know, you might have to provide the support to them also. You might have to give a document where the general problems and their solutions will be given. So all these stuffs will be there. This is really a challenging job, and we'll do it. Start doing it. You will love it. So this is a implementation one. Rollouts and upgrades. Rollouts means, you know, basically what happens. Certain times. A lot of organizations do adjustments. Sometimes they sell their organizations, sometimes they buy new companies. So you might have to delete them or maybe accommodate them into your existing system. So those projects will be called as rollouts over here. Upgrades are there. Say right now we are working on ECC 6.0, that is the system version of SAP. Maybe in future 7.0 or 8.0 will come. In that case you have to keep it upgraded. If company wants, those projects will be termed as upgrades also. Okay, so these two rollouts and upgrades generally comes into implementation only. But just to give you a better idea, I have discussed all the four. So two major roles here are support and implementation mostly. All right. Now, let's talk about the module that we are going to do, financial accounting. Financial accounting, here you have to basically do only two things. One, create the P&L and create the balance sheet. In order to do that, you have to do actually the whole accounting. And why you are doing this? You are doing it for external users. This is also called external accounting. You are doing it for these people, shareholders, taxation authorities, auditors, bankers, lenders. So you have to show the outsiders how you are working and what is the financial position of your company on a particular date. So this is why we are doing the financial accounting. Four areas we have to do over here. General ledger, accounts receivables, accounts payable. Accounts receivable is related to sales and distribution model of SAP. Accounts payable is related to material management model of SAP. And then asset accounting. These four steps you have to do over here in financial accounting part. Then moving to the controlling side. This is more into planning, forecasting, report generations. So controlling is all about internal accounting. This is also called management accounting sometimes. Here you have to keep looking at the cost and profits. You have to minimize the cost and maximize the profits. So this is all you will be doing over here. Just a moment. Okay. So here basically, every responsibility center like cost center and profit center used to have a manager. They have to keep looking their responsibility center, maybe cost center, profit center. Here the topics that we are going to cover is cost element accounting, cost center accounting, then we have profit center accounting and internal orders. I'll give you a descriptive view of the whole syllabus in some time. Now how this training will proceed. See, this is the way how we will connect to the GoToMeeting. All the sessions will be recorded for your use on your local PC only. So that recording will be available to you for future use also. What you can do, you can play it any point of time with the help of Windows Media Player. Then all of you will be given, sorry, my baby is making some noise, please don't mind. You will be provided with SAP GUI software for 3 months minimum. The same access will be with you and me also. I'll use it for providing the training, and you will use it for your training purpose. This will be available to you 24/7. Just a small software of 600-700 MB we will download on your PC and install it. It will not need a very heavy system or something. Even on a normal system, you can just install it and use it. Just internet and necessity.
Excuse me, sir.
Now, number of hours that this training is going to be, generally it happens to be 35 to 40 hours. But I have, for the worst case, I have kept 50 hours over here. So, if in case some of you, if taking more time, so in that case, my responsibility is to make you learn. If you're not learning, I will surely make it longer so that you can learn it easily.
Okay.
There's nothing complicated, nothing complex. Just you have to, keep a little bit of your mind, and lots of practice will be necessary. That's all I can say. Course schedule, weekly, weekend, whatever suits you, accordingly we will organize it. If it is going to be weekly, it will be in the mornings or late evenings, like after 7 or 8 p.m. in the night. And if it is weekend, I will be all day available. So, we will take a schedule from there. Training delivery method will be this way only. We will get connected, and we will. I will be doing every configuration, everything from scratch onto the system in front of you. I'll give you assignment, and accordingly, I'll create some more company codes that you can use for your practice purpose. So maybe one company code you will be replicating me, and in one company code you might be playing with the system to learn more things. I'll provide you all the study materials that is necessary for this training. I have a lot of materials with me. I will share that through Dropbox to you. You guys can refer that any point of time whenever you want. Now, let me show you the syllabus itself. See, we'll start with financial accounting part. We'll start with financial accounting. First of all, we'll do basic customizations. This is common for all the modules. We'll do this. Then we'll move on to the general ledger part. Here, two sections are there. One is configuration, then it's testing also. What I will do, first of all, I'll create configuration, then I will create the master records, and then we will post the transactions also, so that whether you are getting an implementation role or a support role, you will be okay. If you know the transaction, you can troubleshoot the system also. If you know the configuration, even if you will be given a role to implement it, it will be an easy job for you. Same way, we have accounts payable, that is related to material management module. Then we have accounts receivable related to sales and distribution module. Then taxes and all that, asset accounting. Then we have management accounting here, controlling, that is also called basic customizations, cost element accounting, cost center accounting, and profit center accounting. Along with that, we have internal orders over here. We'll look at the reports, making how to create the reports. Maybe a session on usual concepts. Please give me a moment. Yeah, and one good part of this training is, I'll do the customizations of MM and SD also. MM and SD, why? Because I have to show you integration, how MM, SD and FICO modules are connected to each other. So here I'll do customizations of MM. Then I'll show you the integration part, how to post a material, how to create purchase order, goods receipt, display material document, how to check stock balances, invoice. This is the main part. When invoice is there, it will be sent to financial accounting. We have to just test by creating a purchase order, and how to make payments for financial accounting. So I'll take the training of the whole integration, how it happens. Then on the other hand, we have sales and distribution part also. Here also we'll do the same stuff. We'll customize the system, then we'll do the transaction posting also. So this is going to be the syllabus. You can get the same copy from the institute also. If you guys are having any problems or any queries, you can ask me now. Sandeep and Kumar, can you hear me right?
Yeah, Akhilesh, this is, you said it's a general ledger part. You are now here that most of the people they're asking for the new GL. I mean, so you are concentrating on more GL or new GL? I mean,
See, new GL is an extension of old GL. Okay, so some new functionalities are being added over there. So I'll take everything on the new GL part only.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Sandeep, anything from your side?
Yeah. You know, after finishing our course, after coaching island, so I want to install that.
Your voice is very low, dear.
After finishing
Sandeep?
our course,
Uh-huh.
yeah, actually, you know, if you want to download that server in our laptop, so how can we download?
See,
For
right, like the way you can see my system, same way there are softwares on internet. Through that I can access your PC and I will download it on your computer. It's our responsibility how to get it installed into it on your PC. So we will give you a SAP GUI package. It's a 700 MB file. We will download it on your PC and then we will install it. Then we'll provide you online access. There are people or providers who provides the servers. You just have to put the username and password, and then you just click on log on and you will be connected.
Okay, sir.
So we don't have to wipe your system. We don't have to play with your system. It will be just a software, even lighter than your MS Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, could you tell me about the career of the SAP FICO people?
Yeah, basically you can get very good jobs over here because whenever you come into SAP, a normal person who just finished his graduation or maybe his college and he enters into SAP, the normal salaries even post to the end users is 30,000 minimum.
Actually, I just heard something about the fresher people. I think they don't get the easily jobs. So it's very hard for them to find out the job for the fresher especially.
Yeah, this is there, but once you are inside the SAP, you have to, basically what are the problems? People don't concentrate on subject. They just have, just do the time pass, just learn certain things, and just they are onto the interviews. So everybody looks after the quality. There's no quality in you. What is the meaning of hiring you, right?
Yes.
So they don't want to teach you the whole module how they are working, and they don't want to keep you in 3-4 months training and paying you. So they want some quality in you. If you keep practicing on long-term basis, you have started knowing the software completely, and once you know it, it's very easy to get into it. I have started my career with SAP only.
Yeah, but Abhishek, if no one gives the job like that, so how we can fresher can become the professional? If everyone is saying like that, okay, you are a fresher, so no job for you or like that.
Certain shortcuts are there. I will not say I'm providing or people are providing, but there are peoples into the market who will charge very nominal fee from you, and they will give you a certificate of experience, like 3-4 years of experience. But you have to justify that. Then only you will get a job.
Okay.
Lots of people in Delhi also, Gurgaon also. Lots of institutes are there who used to create fake companies. This is for the freshers, basically, this is for freshers only who are having challenges in getting the job. So in that case, they can just get them and get over to the job. So that is all there. Either you go as a fresher or you just get the certificate from somewhere. This is for your entry purpose only. Once you are inside it, nobody is there to stop you at all.
Okay, so can we get the job as a fresher if you go to outside to India, I mean in Europe or somewhere, like just for in case you're fresher?
Yeah. So if you are going to US or somewhere, you don't have to provide you don't have to put yourself as a fresher at all. Just show some experience, man. In USA, nobody is doing the background check like the way it is been happening in India.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I
Yeah,
think
actually,
You go to USA,
actually,
you know, yeah,
once
yeah.
Sandeep joined the course, I mean, he will automatically learn the tricks, okay?
and yes, Mr. yeah, that's true, Mr.
Don't
Kumar.
worry.
Yeah.
I'll be advising you time to time. So don't worry about all those
Actually,
stuff. At least you are putting the
once he,
investment.
once he will step
actually,
into the course, then he will automatically learn all the tricks, okay? That's not a problem.
yeah, actually, Mr.
Exactly.
Kumar, I heard something about the for if you want to go for UK, so is there different from the European countries? Like if you are doing the SAP, so it's different from USA.
See, man.
No,
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
yeah, go ahead, Akhilesh.
See, if you are going to USA or a European countries, you know, nobody is doing the background check. And if you are going to Europe, you are minting minimum 50 pounds per hour, man, into a SAP role. Even in USA, you will get minimum $50 per hour. And there's no background check. Check
Actually,
what you
Abhishek
have
sir, one
done.
of my friend.
You just have to justify yourself. If you know the subject, nobody can stop you.
Yes, sir. So first
So
of all,
focus yourself into the subject itself. Just learn it through your zeal. Put everything of yourself into it just for 3 months, and you know you can say yourself that I can crack any interview. And in most of the cases, SAP interviews are telephonic. At least technical round is telephonic.
okay. Sir,
So you
actually,
have all the opportunities with you to crack the interview.
do we need any certificate after finishing our course, or is not
If you
necessary?
want the certificate, you have to give a writer examination. Yeah, obviously, if you go for certification, it will raise the chances of getting a job as a fresher.
Yeah,
But
because
if you can
the company
just
they
tell me
ask
one
for.
thing, if you can just put 3 or 4 years of experience easily in the market, why you will go for the certification itself?
Yeah,
Again, you
this
will be
is also
treated
true,
as a
sir.
right?
Right.
So don't target yourself as a fresher over here. You are learning the module, just learn it properly. There are certain websites on the internet, SAP IT Toolbox, then a lot of SAP websites are there, groups are there, join them, see how people are, you know, asking the questions. IT Toolbox is one of the best portals where on everyday basis, say for example, I'm a consultant, I'm working and I'm stuck somewhere. So what I will do, I will go to the site and just post my query. And a lot of people, even senior people are there to give answers of them. So you will see what kind of problems are there and how their solutions are going to be. It will make you learn a lot. You will meet new peoples. You will meet very experienced peoples over there who are working for last 35 years into this SAP. So obviously you will get confidence in yourself once you have started clearing the queries, once you have started cracking the things. You keep posting the answers, people will observe you, they will just notice you that this guy is, you know, getting things done. Maybe in some new project they will hire you from there also. A lot of opportunities are there. As the Kumar said, there are a lot of things, tricks, you will learn it with due course of time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Yes.
not like that we are asking for 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs rupees like SAP does. It's just a normal thing. You can just getting a professional skills, and maybe you can implement it somewhere if you really want to get into this, right,
Yeah.
Sandeep?
Yeah. Right, sir.
So this is a very radical question. Basically, if you start discussing it, you know, 90% negativity will come, 10% positivity will come. So, you know, you have to balance yourself over there. Just target in your mind that I will learn it, I will crack the interview. Nobody can stop me.
Yes, sir. Actually, after before starting our coaching, I just searched on internet and I found something like this material. If you are a fresher, then it's very hard to find the good job in the market. So that's why this is
Different
our
roles are there on internet basically. Uh, you will see a lot of success stories also.
Yeah, Akhilesh?
yeah.
Yes. You have to just think where you have to focus.
Akhilesh?
Yeah, Kumar.
what is the day-to-day activities in basically as a SAP FICO consultant? I mean, is it suppose you are into implementation side? I mean, that is new implementation side. What is the day-to-day activities when you are working?
If you are an implementation, it depends on in which phase your implementation is. Let me give you an small. Let me open a PPT. See, these are the 5 different stages. You see here, project preparation, then we have business blueprinting, realization, final preparation, and go live and support, right? So it depends basically. It is very radical from 1st to 5th stage. Lot of things will happen in between. If you are in a start, you have to do the documentation, you have to go to the office every day, you have to interview people, you have to meet the managers, see their work, how they're working, basically if you are on blueprinting phase, you will be completely getting into all the day, you will be on MS Word and maybe some word processing software, you will be taking the screenshots, thinking of configurations, creating the master records. If you're on realization phase, you have to put your mind on completely configuring it, how to configure it. If there is some challenge, you have to resolve it. Maybe in between some different challenges has came, or maybe the customer has changed his mind. They said they are going to implement it this way, but later on some new requirements came. So according to that, you have to accommodate into the new scenario also. So it depends basically in which role you are right now and how it is going. If it is support, then the day-to-day activity will be, you have to get logged in on the company's software that we are using, like HPQC or some other solution managers. There, around the world users are working. So if they get stuck somewhere, they will raise a ticket.
Yeah,
that ticket will
support part I know. Actually, I mean, support part I'm okay. I mean, the implementation, because I'm not able to correlate myself, say as a I'm into technical side, I mean the coding side, I mean, so I know exactly what is going on phase wise. So when it comes to the SAP FICO side, I mean, as a consultant, I mean, what he's going to do, I mean, he's involving in the technical design documents and what you said, the blueprint process, and then configuration side, and then all the stages, right?
Okay, Kumar, I got your query basically. The thing is that you are thinking your place over here, what exactly you are going to do here, how you can implement all of your experiences that you have on the, technical parts. The thing is that, again, you have to start thinking from your mind only, how you want to project yourself. If you have 2 paths over here, one, you can directly go to ABAP, okay? Go to ABAP, learn it, because you are on the programming domain, from the programming domain, so you may do Excel over there. But again, you have to learn the whole programming language, whole syntaxes that ABAP is having, right? Because general programming are different. Even the Java, I'm a SCJP certified consultant. At my time, Sun Solaris was there. So basically, this is how you project. Then the other way you have how you are projecting yourself. If you are projecting yourself as a project manager, in that case you have to know all the modules one by one. So you just think from where you want to start yourself, either just as a ABAPer or as a project manager. If you are thinking of project management stuff, then any module is cool for you. Whether you started with ABAP or you start with FICO, you will start with SD, MM, any other module. Because end of the day, you have to learn everything, one after one after one. So you have to think how you want to do it. Yeah, Kumar. Hello? Kumar, you can hear me?
Yes, Akhilesh, I mean, I got it, what you said.
Yeah. So just see, if you just want to be a programmer itself, you can go to ABAP. If you want to project more than that, come with me.
Sure.
I'll make you learning really comfortable and really enjoying. Don't worry about that part.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it from my side. I mean, I'm good. I mean, whatever you said, I mean, I got the clear picture. I mean, how the things are going on.
Right. Sandeep, you have something now?
Yeah, Abhishek, actually, I just want to know about the class this time. That would be for 1 hour. This would be little extra.
Sorry, please come again.
Yeah, I just want to know about the time duration for the classes. That would be for 1 hour or 1.5 hours.
It depends on you basically. How much time we got and how much energy you have. I can teach you whole day. Come with me on Saturday. I'll start 6 a.m. in the morning and leave you by 6 p.m. So for me it's alright. I can finish the course in a day also.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. That's more than enough for me. Actually, 1.5 hours is also enough.
No worries.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Thanks a lot.
So all from the presentation side. If you guys have any query or anything, you can just forward it from the institute end. I will get the message and obviously get back to you. And I want to see you guys in the training itself.
Sir,
Okay.
do you have any idea, Abhishek, sir, when it's going to start the new batches?
You will get it through the institute itself.
Yes, Anuj, I will update you those details. All those details I will update you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, Akhilesh, thank you very much for the demonstration.
All from my side. Kumar and Sandeep, thanks for listening me for the last 1 hour. And thanks IBMT for organizing this session.
Yeah.
Everybody, good night.
Yeah, good night, bye.
Yeah, bye.